The October supermoon has passed, yet its echo still hums through the quiet air. Its light, vast and ancient, did not simply rise and fade. It entered you. The night sky poured itself into the softest corners of your being, and now, as the world exhales, the moon's memory still lingers within your breath. You may not see it, but your body remembers. Your heartbeat follows a rhythm older than language, a rhythm written in tides, in shadows, in the invisible pull of light upon the soul. Every thought, every tear, every deep inhale tonight still shimmers with the faint silver of that celestial mirror. The supermoon is not just a spectacle in the heavens, it is an invitation to see what glows within you when the sky itself becomes a teacher. It whispers, everything you seek above you also breathes inside you. And when you listen, truly listen, you can hear that whisper not in words but in silence, the kind of silence that heals. Between the rising and the waning, there is always a stillness, a breath between stories. The supermoon illuminates everything for a moment, and then the darkness slowly returns to gather the pieces we've left behind. It is in this silence that the real work begins. Not the grand revelations under the brightest light, but the quiet integrations after the light has passed. Many feel tired now, or restless, or curiously awake. It is the body learning to hold what the spirit has seen. Every cycle has a pause, a soft hush before the next awakening. This pause is sacred. It is the soul's way of digesting the light, of turning the cosmic into the personal, the infinite into something that can live gently inside your heart. Do not rush this silence. Sit with it. Let the dust of the supermoon settle in your mind like golden powder. It will show you things no daylight ever could. Your body is not separate from the heavens. It is a reflection. A smaller sky, full of constellations shaped like memories. When the supermoon shone above, it stirred the tides within you. The ocean in your blood responded. Your breath, your dreams, your pulse, all synchronized with the dance of that radiant sphere. If you have felt dizzy, emotional, or strangely clear-headed, know that it is not random. You are integrating light, frequencies that speak in sensations, not sentences. The supermoon's light travels farther than you can imagine, bending through space, through skin, through soul, until it becomes feeling. In the mirror of your being, the moon's roundness becomes your wholeness. Its gravity becomes your longing. Its light becomes your awareness. And as the moon reflects the sun, you reflect the divine, endlessly, beautifully, unknowingly. Light has its own language, one that doesn't use words but speaks through intuition, emotion, and the quiet rhythm of knowing. When the October supermoon reached its fullest glow, that light entered the human field not as information, but as transformation. Some felt sudden tears. Some felt laughter rise without reason. Some felt an old memory open like a door. This is how light speaks. It does not shout. It reveals. It reminds you of what you already know, but had forgotten. It uncovers the places within that have been waiting for healing. The mind often wants to understand, to name, to label, to explain. But light is not meant to be explained. It is meant to be experienced. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the soft pulse in your chest. That too is light speaking, saying you are not broken. You are becoming. October's supermoon is sometimes called the harvest moon, a time to gather what has grown in the garden of your soul. It asks, what wisdom did the year plant within you? What lessons are ripe, ready to be picked, and which must still be left to grow a little longer? Harvest is never about gain alone. It is about gratitude. It is about acknowledging that even the storms nourished the soil, that even pain had purpose. Under the light of the supermoon, the field of your experience glows with clarity. You can finally see the pattern of seeds and seasons. Take stock, not of what you've lost, but of what you've become. The harvest is you, wiser, softer, truer. The moonlight doesn't judge the harvest. It only reveals what already is. So look at yourself gently. Everything you've walked through this year was preparing you for this light. Every illumination carries its own shadow. When the supermoon revealed so much light, it also exposed what no longer belongs. The old patterns, fears, identities we've outgrown. This too is grace. To see clearly what must be released is the first act of freedom. You might feel emotional now, as if something inside you is loosening its grip. Do not fight it. The moon is teaching you how to shed, like trees letting go of autumn leaves, trusting the cycle of renewal. Let go of the stories that keep you small. Let go of the comparisons that dim your glow. Let go of the guilt for being human, for not being perfect. Under this vast silver witness, everything false begins to fall away. And as you let go, notice how lightness feels, how space opens up inside your chest, how peace begins to hum quietly beneath your ribs. The supermoon does not take, it transforms. Whatever leaves now returns as wisdom. After every portal of illumination, a new rhythm begins to unfold. The days following the October supermoon carry the subtle pulse of renewal, a vibration both ancient and new, settling gently into human hearts. You might feel inspired for no reason, or drawn towards something undefined yet familiar. You might feel called to change, to create, to forgive, to begin again. These are signs that your system is syncing with the new lunar frequency. The light has rewired something invisible. The self you were before the supermoon is not quite the same as the one breathing now. You've been upgraded in silence, not as a machine but as consciousness evolving. You are learning to carry higher light within the fragile beauty of a human life. This is the quiet revolution, awakening without drama, becoming without noise. And though the world may look the same, you are not. You are the new energy walking through familiar streets. In truth, the moon never truly fades. Its light merely changes shape, sometimes seen, sometimes hidden, but always there, woven into the dark. And so are you. You too are the light in transformation, the eternal luminous self learning the art of becoming human. The supermoon's message was never about the sky. It was always about reflection. It came to remind you that the same light that floods oceans also floods your veins. The same mystery that moves the tides moves your emotions, your dreams, your longings. You are not separate from the cosmos. You are the cosmos experiencing itself through human eyes. You are the moonlight, condensed into breath. You are the infinite, discovering its own reflection in a drop of being. So as the moon wanes and the night deepens, do not grieve the fading glow. Know that it lives within you now, as wisdom, as calm, as quiet strength. Let this light guide your next steps. Let it soften your fears. Let it remind you again and again that you are both darkness and dawn, a living cycle of endings and beginnings, of loss and becoming, of learning to love the silence between phases. And when the next moon rises, you will not just watch it, you will remember it, for you are made of the same light that shines upon you. You are and have always been the whisper of the supermoon. If this journey through moonlight spoke to something quiet within you, carry it with you a little longer and let it ripple outward. Share this light, not just through words, but through the way you move, the way you see, the way you breathe. And if your heart feels aligned with this space, leave a trace of your presence, a like, a share, a simple act of connection. Every gesture, no matter how small, keeps this circle of awareness glowing brighter. Together, we become the reflection of the same gentle moon, reminding each other that light is meant to be shared.